All right, the second time is the charm. I am here today because I want to talk about the Intrigue Awards. So, the Intrigue Awards went live last week while we were in San Francisco at the Tulip Days with that 100,000 tulip display and the amazing tulip fashion we worked on. If I do pat myself on the back, our team killed it with the tulips. All right. So beyond that, let me jump in because I know we had lots of chatter and there's been lots of posts going on specifically about the Intrigue Awards. So what I have here is I have a list of some questions have been asked. I have the list of the top names in each of the categories. This is a very basic, quick list, but I'm going to share with you who's in the top so far. Now, keep in mind this could change as the nominations go on, but I think it's fun to have a little sneak peek, right? All right, so let me jump in. Before I give you the names of who's nominated, who's on the top of the nominations, let me break down what the awards are and how the calculating process works, how the nomination process works, and when the nominations close and when the awards will be announced. So the nominations themselves, as you know, they're going on right now, and you'll be able to nominate up until Wednesday, the 16th of March. On Wednesday, March 16th, nominations are going to close. When the nominations close, our team then starts to calculate, and there are thousands of nominations. Last year, there was over 70,000. So it takes quite a bit of time. My team will go through, they're going to calculate, they're going to pull all the Instagram handles and websites and names together that have been selected, and they will push those into a top 5 category. So they will, hold on, I have to look at my schedule. All right, on March the 20th, I have no idea what day of the week that is. If anyone here knows, pop it in. On March the 20th, my team will take those top 5 and will put them into actual public ballots. These ballots will have one link, and you will go through and just select your number 1 out of the top 5. So from there, you will have until March 28th. On March 28th is when the last time to cast your vote for those final top 5 nominations. And then that brings us to our award celebration, which is March 30th. So those are all the dates all together. Hello. Thank you, Beth. It's Sunday. Those are all the dates all together. So I also want to talk about why these awards even exist. So we've been doing the awards, I believe, for about 4 years now. And we started this because we realized there really wasn't much in the wedding floral industry that allowed us to, be highlighted and be focused. And if there is another awards program like this in the wedding floral industry, I'm actually not aware of it, and I would love to know because I can't win my own award, but I would love a great award. So we started doing these awards, and honestly, the first year we had no idea what we were doing. It took us so long. The second year we got a little bit better, and now it flows pretty easily. The biggest challenge we have is letting everyone know that they're nominated. So everyone that's in the Intrigue group gets one nomination from me. That's just one blanket nomination, and I believe I put it in as Designer of the Year for everybody across the board. But that is only one nomination, and it does not land you into the top 5. Lori says there's small state floral associations and AIFD. Okay, so I don't know about the state floral associations having wedding floral awards, and I don't know about the AIFD wedding floral awards, but I would love to. So if you have more information on that, Lori, or Beth, I know you're in touch with those as well. If you can send that over, I'd love to share that with our community so we have access to this. So anyway, I lost my train of thought when I was reading Lori's message. So the Intrigue Awards really were just to give us a place that we could shine and also a place that we can highlight those individuals that are part of this group and part of the floral community. Now, you don't have to be part of the Intrigue community to win these awards. That is not a requirement whatsoever. There happens to be a number of people in the community that do come up on the top 5 because they are the most active with what we do. But it's definitely not required. Anyone can be nominated for these. All right, so then let me go into some questions, and then I'm going to share who's in the top. All right, let me pull my questions. Guys, I have to write notes because I don't remember all of them. All right, first question I have, and if you have additional questions, then by all means, post your questions here, and I'll answer those questions as well. Lori says, I have AIFD president, lives in Jacksonville. Oh, I know Jackie. Yeah, so whatever you can get, Lori, I want to know more about it. All right, question number 1. Can you nominate yourself for an Intrigue Award? Yes, you can nominate yourself for an Intrigue Award. And I would nominate myself. I can't win. They're my awards. That would be so tacky if I won my own award. But yes, you can nominate yourself. Next question was, how many times can you nominate someone? So technically, we don't have a block in there. So technically, you could nominate someone 400 times. You could also technically, I guess, nominate yourself 400 times. Guys, we're a floral company. We're not a tech company. So I would appreciate if you not go in and nominate yourself 400 times. I think that's not cool, but I guess technically you could. I'm probably going to give you a call on the phone if you do, though, because... Anyway. All right. Next question. How do we know who nominates us? So I actually, we made a decision in the very beginning. We do not give out who nominates who. And we do this really solely to protect everyone from feeling bad, because what if your best flower friend nominated another florist for Florist of the Year? Or, I don't know, what if one of your employees nominated another florist for Designer to Watch, or whatever it might be? So in order to help people from... Hello, Mr. Campbell.
They were better than that.
So in order to just keep those hurt feelings, we've always kept it private on who votes for who. We always will keep it private. Now, when I give you a nomination, you should get an email from me that says you've been nominated from me. How do I know if I'm nominated? Okay, this is a big challenge for us. How do we... Jordan says hi, Kenny. Jordan says, hi, Jordan. I believe we do have a buffer set up that will prohibit multiple nominations by the same person. Oh, thank you, Jordan. That's great. See, all right. I say I am flowers. Jordan is the techie, so she knows these things. Okay, how do we know if we are nominated? This is one of our challenges, is letting everyone know that they're nominated and keeping up with the incredible influx of nominations that comes in. Because this is such a challenge, we actually reached out for volunteers. And you may have seen the post here in the Facebook group. We need help telling people that they've been nominated. So the team started, Allison and Jordan started earlier this week, organizing all the nominations, and those of you that have volunteered should have a DM that says, can you please send a message, and we usually give the Instagram handle, send a message to this company and let them know that they've been nominated. And I believe everyone's getting about 100 or so. Jordan can correct me if I'm wrong. Everyone that volunteers is getting about 100 or so names that they can reach out to. Again, we have over 12,000 of these nominations, so it's a lot of individuals to go through. Let's see. How do we know what categories that we're nominated for? We actually don't get into categories during the nomination period just because it's so much back and forth. And again, I am not the Golden Globes. I do not have a multi-million-dollar budget or this big giant software behind me. So we're doing this all in-house. We've definitely gotten some help and support from some other companies, and I appreciate that. But we're still doing this very much in-house, and it is just too time-consuming to go in during the nomination period and organize them every single day as they change. So you actually don't know what category you're nominated with. However, you can choose the category that you want everyone to nominate you for I don't know if that grammar was right. But if you want to be nominated for the Educator of the Year, if you want to be nominated for the Rising Star, Designer to Watch, then all you have to do is let your audience know that here's the link to nominate. Please nominate me for the Designer of the Year, the Designer to Watch, whatever that may be. So look at the categories, and whichever category you feel like you are the best fit for, and you want your audience to promote you in that category, then you get to choose it. Again, from me, you only get one nomination, and that will never get you to the top. All right. Is there a prize? So we've actually done this both ways, with a prize, without a prize. There actually is no. I think we only did a prize one year. There is no prize for the Intrigue Awards. It is all for clout. You get to win the award. You get to have your name listed for the entire year. You get the entire Intrigue team to be excited about you. You get to see the Intrigue community excited about you. And that is the prize. So it is a feather in your cap. There is no money attached to it. And there is no big trips or any major awards. This is really just for fun and just to highlight and showcase our designers. This is a great question. What if I don't fit into a category? So if you don't fit into a specific category that we have listed, reach out to us because we do look at these categories every year. So if there's an area that we're missing, sorry about that. If there's an area that we're missing, then by all means, email us, DM us, let us know, and we'll discuss that. And you just might see it on the 2023 Intrigue Awards. So if you need a category, by all means, reach out to us. When will the awards be announced? I think I covered this question, but we are having a Flower Awards party on May the 30th. So that's when you actually will see who the final winners are announced. All right, so that is all the questions I have. Again, if you have more questions, by all means, ask me here and I will answer. Now is the fun part. Now I get to share with you who is in the top so far. Hold on, Jordan sent me a fabulous list. All right. Are you ready? All right, for those of you who are here with me, if you are ready, I want to see some hearts. I want to see some love. I want to see some excitement. Throw some hands up because this is exciting for me to be able to share this. All right, so for designers to watch, thank you, Beth. I appreciate it. For designers to watch, these are just the people that are in the top right now, and actually, it looks like Jordan has pulled the top 3, so there will be more of them. And again, these may change. So who's ever in the top 3 right now, they may be continuing to climb or they might fall down as the nominations come in. So designer to watch, we have DRL Flowers, Arrangements by Rachel, Denise McElliott. Okay, I could be mispronouncing that. I apologize if I botched that. I am reading Instagram handles, by the way, so if the Instagram handles sound a little floppy as I'm speaking them, it's because it's not normal English. All right, social media superstar. I have Flower Poppy. I have Kay's Flower School. I have Flohemian Floral. Educator of the Year. Educator of the Year, we have Behind the Veil Academy. Ooh, Kay's Flower School in this category as well. And the Training Workshop. For Floral Wholesale Awards, this is always really exciting to see the wholesalers and the suppliers because there are often companies that pop up that I don't even know about, and we get to really learn about new businesses within the floral industry. So wholesaler awards, right now in the top 3, we have Jet Fresh Flowers, Potomac Floral Wholesale, and DV Flora. For wholesale supplier of the year, so this would be hard goods suppliers. For supplier of the year, we have Accent Decor, Vase Source, and Country Baskets. I actually don't know Country Baskets. Flower Farm. I think this one is new this year. We might have added this one this last year, but this is a relatively new category. For flower farms, in our top 5, we have Harmony Harvest. I love Harmony Harvest. I have a secret about Harmony Harvest that I'm really excited, but I'm not sharing. All right, more flower farms. So we have Harmony Harvest. We have Petal Patch Flower Farm, who I don't know, and I definitely have to research. We have Lakes and Drives Flower Farm. All right, Designer of the Year. This one's exciting, and I think I only know one of these companies. We have Blossom and Bee Floral. We have the Render Co. We have Wedded Events. Yes, Jordan, I have a secret. You actually know this secret, though, so if you think there's another secret, it's the exact secret you already know. Blossoming Beginner. Okay, I missed someone. All right, Designer of the Year. Sorry, I did. So there's 5 in this category. I stopped at 3, but there's 5 in the Designer of the Year category. Again, these could change. So again, I already also said Blossom and Bee Floral. I said the Render Co. I said Wedded Events. We also have the Flower Guy Braun in here and Jenny T Floristry, who are both going to be at the Intrigued Experience Conference. That's exciting for me. And should be for everybody else because these are 2 incredible humans. All right, Blossoming Beginner. We have TK Floral Designs. Arrangements by Rachel. I think she came up twice as well. McDavid Events. Rain Sugar Event Planner. I think that's it. We had 4 in that category. Oh my gosh. All right, so one more category, and then I think that's all of them. So the one more category is the Flower of the Year. This one was really just for fun. I don't think anyone asked for this. I just really wanted to see what the Flower of the Year was. What was everyone was so excited? So Jordan gave me the top 4. The top 4 for Flower of the Year right now is Anemone, Tulip, no surprise there, the Lily, and Ranunculus. So continue to place your nominations. You have until Wednesday to get your nominations in. So if you're in the top, by all means, you want to keep that going. If you're not in the top, this is your sign to get your nominations out there. Start sharing this with other individuals. And, the Intrigue Awards, they do help the Intrigue platform grow. And this Intrigue platform was originally intended just for, I don't know what it was intended for. I don't know if it had a big overall concept of what this platform was for. But now I can tell you wholeheartedly, the Intrigue platform is here to help educate, share, and connect connect floral designers all over the globe. Our primary focus is the wedding florist because that's where my home is in the industry and that's where my love and my passion is. However, there are wedding florists and all kinds of florists that are in this group. So the Intrigue platforms are dedicated to really promoting flowers, promoting designers, and not necessarily in selling Intrigue. This is a platform for all of us. And you as a group have become a huge part of that. So thank you for being here. Thank you for being excited about the things that we do. And thank you to everyone who pitches in and helps. Like all those volunteers. That means so much. So I guess that's all. Just thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you have any more questions, ask them here or shoot me a DM, shoot me an email. We try to be as quick on responses as we possibly can. All right. Bye, flower friends.